Welcome to this lecture session on financial services. In today's lecture session, we are going to discuss the features of financial services, the role played by the financial service sector in economic growth. We will also discuss the various problems and challenges which are faced by Indian financial service sector. So for more easy and simple lecture sessions related to BCom, BBA, MBA and MCom, kindly subscribe to my channel Kanwal Sidhu. Financial service is one of the important component of Indian financial system. So we can define financial services as the products and the services that are provided by the institutions like banks for the facilitation of different financial transactions and other related activities of finance like loans, insurance, credit cards, retail banking and money management, and as well as offering relevant information on stock market operations. So these are the some of the financial services which are provided by these institutions, which include financial leasing services, hire and purchase services, credit card services, then merchant banking services, portfolio management, securities and foreign exchange brokerage are various services which are provided by the financial institutions. So these are some of the important features of financial services. The first and the most important is customer oriented. So the firms offering these services study the requirements of their customers before designing their financial strategy. Then the financial services are intangible, they are perishable, they cannot be stored, and these services have to be supplied as needed by the customers. Then marketing of financial services has to be people intensive, or we can say these are based on the people. The manpower in financial services institutions required to be selected on the basis of their suitability and should be trained properly. The skilled persons can perform their activities efficiently and effectively, which can lead to customer satisfaction. Then financial services provide organization wider coverage of the market, individuals and business firms through large branch network. Then is the heterogeneity. So we can say that financial services are heterogeneous in nature. So financial service institutions have to provide different types of services to meet the different financial needs of the target customers. Then the financial services are information based. So it includes creation, then dissemination and use of information. So in the production of financial services, information is a significant and most important component which will lead to customer satisfaction and also improves the image of the institution that is providing the service. Now, after discussing the features of financial services, let us discuss the importance of financial service to a country. So financial services enables the country to improve its economic condition. It helps a person to purchase or get different consumer products through hire purchase. A number of financial institutions earn profit in this process. The presence of these financial institutions promote investment, production and savings. So these are some of the important roles that are played by the financial service industry. The first one is need-based services. So financial services play a significant role in offering particular services in accordance to the needs and requirements of the individuals and the business firms. Then help in mobilization of funds. So financial services greatly contributes in mobilization of funds from surplus areas to the deficit areas in the economy. Different financial instruments like shares, bonds and mutual funds can be used to mobilize the funds. Then it enables the proper allocation of funds. So financial services allocate the funds from different sectors and activities through factoring and credit rating processes. Then it promotes investment. The presence of financial services creates more demand for a product and producer goes for the more investment in order to meet the demand from the consumer. It also helps in maximizing the returns. Then it promotes the savings. So financial services offer opportunity for various kinds of savings. Different investment opportunities or options are provided for people depending upon their requirements. Then it reduces risk. So the risk of both financial services and procedures are minimized by proper presence of insurance companies. Insurance is not only a source of finance, but it also is a source of ensuring the savings. It reduces the risk on savings. As we know that development of all the sectors of the economy is necessary for the progress of the country. So financial services ensure equal distribution of funds to all these sectors. It brings a balanced growth of economy, as a result of which the economic opportunities are improved. Then financial services enable the consumers to get various types of products and services by which they can improve their standard of living. Financial services help the government to raise both short term as well as the long term funds to meet both revenue and capital expenditures. So we can say that financial services are beneficial to the government. Then it promotes domestic and foreign trade, as the presence of financial institution ensures increasing sale of goods in the domestic market and export of products in the international markets. Then, although the financial service sector in India is fully developed, but it still faces certain kind of problems. The first and the most important problem faced by the financial services in India is lack of expertise. So experts and professionals are needed to study and analyze the financial services before any kind of implementation. There has been a shortage of personnel with expert knowledge to manage the firms engaged in financial services, despite the presence of number of institutions and professional bodies. Then lack of customer trust. The decision of customers to select which financial institution to consider depends upon the ability to provide better customer service. It is a big problem to restore the public trust and to improve the customer confidence. Then dependent on institutions, as we know that most of the financial service providers are the institutions of which are known as the subsidiary institutions of large commercial banks and financial institutions. The subsidiary financial institutions depend upon their parent institutions for funds. Then there is a issue of data security and privacy. These kinds of issues also damage the image and the reputation of the financial service provider. Then is the competition. So competition within the financial sector is very strong. Then another problem of Indian financial sector is regulatory compliance of the finance. The ever changing regulatory environment poses a constant challenge to the financial institutions of all types. The legal documentation process is also very complex and complicated. Then is the employee retention. So financial service providers find it very difficult to attract and retain the skilled employees. The efficient and potential employees are poached by the competitors with higher salary packages and incentives. So these are the major challenges that are faced by Indian financial service sector. So this is all for today's lecture session on financial services. Thank you.